Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Views from the Vault, episode 215 goes in a couple of minutes. We got Rico, Kyle, Klein, Snap, and Leon in the house today. Hope you guys enjoy this episode. Let us know you're here by saying hi in the comments and liking the video. For now, enjoy this beat by the BP Mercenaries.
Oh yeah, it is Friday. Weston got in there quick.
Labor Day Friday. Hope y'all all enjoy the weekend, the long weekend, if you have one.
College football's back.
NFL's back next Thursday. Let's do this.
Did you see that crazy catch in the Buffalo in the Colorado game?
Yeah, by Hunter.
The Hunter one?
Unreal.
He's gonna have to choose a side though, and not in college. I'm talking about professionally.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
You can't
there's no way he's gonna play both. Yeah.
He's not gonna play both.
That
I think that
so bad though. The Buffs defense. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, their defense is disgusting.
Yeah.
Not in a good way either.
Yeah.
Not enough.
So
Klein wears good hats. Klein wears some nice hats. What are you talking about?
he's talking about the Philly, the Eagles hat I wore last on Wednesday. He's probably not an Eagle fan.
That dude?
See, that's that NFL bias right there. That's a good, even as an Eagles fan. But if I was not, that's still a good hat, especially for the cooler months. That was just a good, clean hat. You can't hate. I see some Dallas Cowboy hats, and I'm like,
I keep losing my bids on those nice, beautiful Kelly Green Eagles jersey. I want one.
Oh yeah, man, I love those Kelly Green Eagles. So you see, they're going to be wearing. They're going to kick the season off Friday.
Yeah,
in Brazil, out of all places.
Yeah,
going to be
neither team can wear green. I heard
they're going to be wearing the interracial jersey, so they're going to wear white jersey, black pants, and they're busting out the black helmet that they did season before last.
Is the grass allowed to be green in Brazil? Because I heard the clothes cannot be.
So that's the funny thing. The Packers are wearing green.
Green, yeah. Even though they told them not to.
Go ahead.
From what I've heard, I think the reason being is because there's gangs for like the green that the Eagles wear, that dark midnight green. I think that's like associated with the gangs down there. So like people wearing that.
Like how about you don't pick a team that wears that color to be?
Yeah. Well, how about you just don't go to Brazil? They don't care about American football in Brazil. They care about soccer football.
That's how you grow the game, though. That's how you grow the game. I mean, the Europeans, right? The Europeans.
Yeah, but
they came to Canada, man.
They going to Spain next year. I would have rather had Spain.
They came. Buffalo came to play a couple games up in Toronto.
The NFL, honestly, how much more growing can they do? They're the most popular sport besides soccer. I mean,
they don't have to. I don't know. If they actually get that UK team off, then I think that's all the growth that they would really need, right? Because now you're tapping into the European culture so much with that.
I don't know. Do y'all think that NFL is the second most popular in the world?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
In the world, though?
I don't know. Behind basketball?
No.
Cricket
is apparently popping. Cricket is super popping.
Yeah,
I know nothing about it. Isn't that crazy though? Like for us, like most of us don't know anything about cricket.
NFL is nowhere near the most popular sport in the world.
Well, speaking of a sport that is very popular, the NHL, everywhere else, the NHL, we did have a loss last night. It's terrible. So I do want to go ahead and while I am here, I want to offer up condolences to the Giroux brothers, Johnny and Matthew. Both lost their lives tragically. Bike riding, terrible. So I know the NHL world is feeling
M. Hill is such a sucker. What position did Monica Lewinsky have when she was in the office?
He was a wide receiver.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go, M. Hill. That's what I'm going to promote you to.
M. Hill's a tight end, I heard.
So Styles chiming in. Basketball, baseball, rugby, cricket more popular than NFL worldwide.
Yeah.
I know when it was India beat someone in cricket this year, and a buddy of mine was going crazy on Instagram.
Yeah.
India, whatever tournament or whatever cup that was, the India won. It was a big deal.
No, yeah, like the most famous cricket. I was watching a Joe Rogan podcast one day. Some guy was on there. He was like, "You think LeBron James is famous?" And he was like, "Look at the most popular cricket player in the world. How many followers he has?"
It's a burst your bubble, but it's soccer, cricket, tennis, golf, basketball, baseball, rugby, then hockey.
So football's not even on there.
No.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what they're trying to do. You know, they're trying to make it a worldwide thing, and it's just never gonna be a worldwide thing because you can't put together a fucking team that's gonna play worldwide against the United States. It just doesn't make any sense. So
I'd argue. I think that you can make the game global. I think it'll be more how you see soccer is, how they have different like that. But what it really comes to is the NFL has to be all right with including other leagues and lifting them up instead of looking at any league that tries to start as competition. They have to have leagues that can play over there, and then maybe you can get some type of inner or outer league play at a later game. Like that's how the Super Bowl ended up coming about, and how you have it now. I think we're saying it now, but another 50 to 75 years, our kids and grandkids will be like, "Yeah, remember when football was just an American thing?"
I just think the talent discrepancy will be so big because in those other countries, they're not going to necessarily play football. Like, you might have some people that would try it, but overall, like in places like that, soccer's always going to be number one.
Well, that's what they say about athletes here. That's why you don't have any like big soccer players that come they have to get sent away.
Yeah, because they're so far behind.
It's just
like when it comes to developing, and
there's an update to most popular. Hat battling has gone to number 5.
Hat
battling is up there now.
That's it. It's entered the top 5.
Leon, we ready to countdown?
Let's do it.
It's the views from the vault, live and direct, and it slaps the finest of fitteds, a community built on caps. Sponsored in part by the best in the business. No suggestions of fitteds or classics and vintage. New era sickness, fire in the mix, it's ridiculous. It ain't no secret to the dopeness. If you're not focused, you left hopeless. Speaking of science of drops and what's tops. Pierre, Leon, Jason from the vault, bringing you nothing but hot. Best of the best, exclusives and clink vision. It's a distinct mission in the embroidered thread of a system to bring you nothing but the real. Just link and get with it. All keepers, no sleepers, no weepers, you know what it is. BP merch work the sequence first, bringing the work with the fits. It's the moment you've been waiting for. It's dubs and somersaults. Welcome to a whole nother level of fitted. This is views from the vault.
Hey guys, welcome to the stream. This week in Caps, episode 215 goes right now. Kyle, Rico, Klein, Snap, and Leon in the house today. Full house. Hope you guys enjoy this episode. Snap, talk to the people.
Oh yeah, man, we're gonna have a fun show. We got the fellas here. Puerto Rico is in the building.
Boricua.
Boricua. Juanqui. Juan's in the house. And, Leon. Let's talk about toppers for 20 minutes, and then we get into the show, and boom. No, Pierre's gone. So, make sure that you continue to visit toppersusa.com. Make sure that you become a member. Make sure that you are getting all those deals. And let's show the hat that's dropping today for Topperzstore USA. Whoa, the loot. I'm from the loot and I'm proud. Yeah. Yeah, shimmy, shimmy, cocoa what? Yeah,
shimmy down.
Yeah, light it up and take a puff. Pass it to me now. I'm going down, baby. Yeah, this hat is dope. I think it's better than the other one. That'll be dropping sometime during the stream. Klein or Leon will let us know when it drops so that you guys can go and visit the website.
That City Connect really might have taken. I used to think Washington had the best City Connect, but this one might have taken a cake.
All right. Well, let's show off our hats. Starting with a puppy over there, affiliated puppy.
What's going on? Little gem I worked up with Prociety. Good P-Star. We unlocked this logo together. The 20th anniversary. Of Citizens Bank Park. We dropped this one last week. So if you did good, you did good.
Great Scots. Puppy, you got that Back to the Future here.
Storm from Topperzstore USA. You already know this one. Like S on a Storm from Toppers.
Nice.
That one's gonna be. I think that's gonna be in contention for hat of the year.
Oh, got a little Mets colorway.
Yeah. If you guys know, then you know. This is a staple from Topperzstore EU. This was way before the lockdown. This is and look, you can't even get that patch anymore.
You can't even do that no more.
Yep, you haven't been able to do that patch for a while. So yeah, this is a beautiful hat. Shout out, Pat. I really love, because you know what's crazy is you can't really pick it up on camera, but this right here, it's not black. Like the shadowing, it's actually midnight green. So it's kind of crazy when you look at it. It's that midnight green, like the Eagles colors, which brings me to my next thing. We were talking about jerseys and whatnot, what they can wear.
What you got?
But I got this baby.
Oh, nice little speed turf right there.
Yeah, this is Jalen Hurts' actual 1-for-1. I built this. So
stole it from the locker room.
Yeah, I stole it. So this is Jalen Hurts. I built this. I got all the decals. I got everything and built it all on my own. Everything is Jalen Hurts match 1-for-1. So yeah,
I definitely plan on doing that once I move to the new crib.
They wear a black jersey, Klein?
Yeah, they do have a black jersey. But they introduced the black helmet last year.
Nice.
I'm wearing my hat that drops tomorrow, the Busta Rhymes Brooklyn. Glows in the dark, all types of metallics. Yeah, go and get it tomorrow at Renard's.
I got Clink Room on tonight. Red Wing University. That's a Red Wing Blackbird University mascot style logo from the Clink Room. Nice little two-tone black, red, green under. Plain Jane. But yeah, J Mats. Shout out to J Mats. And then we're in Calgary for Mr. Johnny Hockey. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I really love that jersey too, by the way, Leon.
Thank you. Thank you.
Capo, I thought you was younger than me, Capo.
I'm 35.
You're 35?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my God. It's a pelito gris. Wow.
No, it runs in the family. You see, I already got it in the beard too, so you know it's real.
Yeah.
All right. Quick announcement before we get into the festivities. Pre-order announcement. So these two hats sold out instantly, pretty much. I don't blame them. I mean, good fucking hats. So these will be going on pre-order this Sunday. So mark your calendars. Get the Cleveland Browns, that new dog pound logo with the dog pound at the back, and then the Welcome to Atlanta. Pre-order is going to start this Sunday for Topperzstore USA.
Cleveland needs to just switch to that dog pound.
Yeah, that just needs to be a permanent logo for them.
That logo is dope. I mean, they already have that dog they keep around. Like that should be not the brown helmet. We're done with it.
Yeah, if it's up to Leon, he would keep the helmet logo.
Yeah, I keep the logo.
Evolution.
Elite.
Elite.
It's like they just don't have a logo. Like that's who they are. Like no logos on the jerseys, no logos.
No wins, no Super Bowls. Yeah.
18 sons and quarterbacks. They even
have that weird elf thing that they put in the middle of the field or whatever. Like,
it's like how they treat their quarterback.
The shit emoji.
It's like how they treat the quarterbacks. Like, don't get used to it here. You know, you might be gone soon. So.
Yeah. This is just your first stop. Don't worry.
But shout out to Cleveland. I will be in your city in 2 weeks. So maybe I'll see their stadium. But all right, you guys ready to start?
Let's get it.
Yeah, let's get it.
All right. So our first store, Crown Minded. They had this. They got actually 2 slides here. So we're gonna do a keep 2, drop 2, starting with Poppy.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and keep that. I'm gonna keep the Arizona, and I'm gonna keep that bottom Mexico in the top left corner, the one on the bottom. I'm gonna keep those 2, and then I'm gonna definitely drop that Baltimore Orioles on the bottom left, and I'm gonna definitely drop that Texas World Series.
Okay, what about you, Kyle?
So I'm gonna keep the Yankees. It's just the Yankee fan in me. It's fine. I don't see nothing egregious with it. And I'm gonna keep Oh man, this is actually pretty tough because I can't stand that V Arizona upside down, and I think the other three on the bottom are bad.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I'll take the Texas. Fuck it. I mean, and I'll drop that.
You could drop 4. You could drop the off.
I could drop 4. I'm gonna drop 5 because I'll drop the rest of them.
Okay, there it is. All right, let's get to the next slide if you don't mind it. And we'll start off with Blanken this time and let us know what he's going to keep and drop.
I guess if I had to choose one to keep, it's going to be the Sidewinders just because it's the cleanest one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to drop that Astros in a quick and in a hurry. Yeah, that's way too crazy for me, man.
Yeah, that could, all the colors is bad on that hat, man.
Looks like a fucking pinata or something. I don't know.
Like a serape pattern almost.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I hate it, man. No, I don't like that. And then what is this nugget right here? This gold digger.
You take your money, man.
Right? Wow. That's what it is. Give me the money. Just give me my money.
I don't understand that stupid trend. What is that where everybody's like clapping, yay, and then they get to the last guy?
It's like every other trend.
Because the last guy.
Why is the last guy like they don't?
Because he doesn't know the joke.
He doesn't know the joke. Yeah, he doesn't know the joke.
Clap.
So everybody's clapping because everybody else knows the joke. So they get the person that doesn't know the joke, and then he does it, and then it makes them feel stupid because nobody else claps for him or anything.
Yo, I seen this one. And God, please forgive me. It was like of a special ed class.
Oh, bro. Man.
Did you see that one?
You laughed, didn't you?
Yo, oh my God, bro. It was and they had like one special ed kid from every country. Bro, it was
what?
Oh my God, I gotta share it with y'all later, man. But yeah, it was
shit that shows up on your feed, man. That just means the stuff
your algorithm is wild.
Weston, that is standard for that color because you can't put the same exact thread on the eyelets as what is the panels. So it's just like the same thing with the Yankees. The Yankees, they have navy, but their eyelets are black, so it's the same exact thing.
You definitely could change it. It's just for a lot of the darker blues, the default is black.
Yeah,
but you can definitely change it. It's not that you can't.
Yeah, you can. It just usually it doesn't look good.
Yeah,
I don't know if it doesn't not look good. It's just most people don't notice the difference. I think it's like a system. It's a system glitch thing.
It's an error in the matrix.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can move on to Pro Image Colorado, and Leon, take it away.
Yeah, we had a long, a big week, so a lot of new stuff. So anything you see that's locally here. So the Nuggets, the Rockies, those hats were hitting in-store direct. So all 8 locations in Colorado, plus the one in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Got a bunch of local teams, and then Monday we started off strong with the 2 Cherubs and the Portland Beavers hat, the Nick Burke 2.0. And then I got the London series game, so the Bryce Harper soccer celebration and the Mets hat on there. If you see at the back, above the Batterman, there's the Queen's crown, just a little added extra flair for that. Shout out to the person on IG that wanted to let me know that the Phillies wear red hats. Thank you for that input. But the hook is for the Union Jack. Wanted to make it the flag of the UK and London and all that stuff. So
I really like that Carmelo Anthony Colorado Rockies.
That's what I was about to just say too.
It reminds me of that era where it was J.R. Smith, Kenyon Martin,
Nene,
AI.
Yeah, they went to the Western Conference Finals. They was dogs back that.
That hat is nice. That hat is nice.
Thank you.
And then I like
Fareed too, right? He got old fast. Kenneth Fareed.
Who's that?
Kenneth Fareed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kenneth Fareed. Yeah, the Manimal.
He was good for like 2 seasons.
Yeah.
And that was the where it went. Yeah.
Chauncey wasn't Chauncey there too.
Chauncey was there.
Chauncey Billups was there. Yeah.
That was a fun team.
Yeah, they were dope. All right, next slide of Colorado.
Okay, 2 slides. Okay, so we had more Denver Broncos stuff, more Rockies, and then the 4 Chrome Domes you see at the bottom just dropped about an hour ago. So the first of a bunch of Chrome Domes we did. So Dodgers, Mets, Mariners, and Giants. Wanted to keep it script team color. Majority of them are going to be gray or green bottom. So
nice.
My favorite one I hear is that Venezuelan Colorado Rockies.
Mm-hmm. That has the Venezuela flag at the back.
Oh, dope.
It does. And what? Somebody from the Colorado Rockies is Venezuelan?
Andres Galarraga, right?
Many people.
Yeah.
There's been a few.
Yeah.
Cargo.
Ubaldo Jimenez, Cargo, Elias Diaz, Herman Marquez, Ezekiel Tovar, a lot of Venezuelans. Yeah.
Oh, okay, they're all related to Maduro. Okay. All right, great job, Leon.
Thank you.
Yeah, real good, clean work.
Definitely.
Clink room.
So clink room. So this was their fresh colorway drop number 2. So I was blessed enough to be asked by Casey to submit some recolors of original design. So these are the 6 of the second pack. So the 2 artists featured are Kyle Page Perception, and Philip Hauser. So this is the curated pack. So
is that a coquille?
It's a poison dart frog. So I kind of colored it like the colors of a coquille, poison dart frog. So that's what it was.
Pretty clean.
But that frog will shoot a dart at you?
No. They're called poison dart frogs because the Aboriginals would basically rub the arrowheads on the skin because if you touch them, they're poison. So when they hunt with them, the arrow would like penetrate you with the poison dart.
With the poison from the fucking frog.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Got that ass.
Yeah. So
I used to like running over frogs with my bike. And seeing their guts come out. Yeah.
That's like the first step of being
like the early signs of a serial killer.
I was going to say, those are the warning signs.
Wait,
you have no.
What did you do to the cats?
I can almost guarantee you, no one on the cast enjoyed running over frogs with.
But there's no frogs in the South Bronx. So
well, no. In fact, I grew up in South Jersey. I'll go ahead and really put it in one core memory, and I tell this story all the time. One core memory, I was out at recess playing, and they used to, when the spring would come, the frogs would be hopping around our field. I was trying to pick up a frog, and this crazy kid stomped the frog right in front of me as I was reaching for it. Never forgot it. And that kid's face, he looked like the kid from A Christmas Story. Beat yellow eyes and yellow teeth, bro.
And that kid grew up to be Jeffrey Dahmer.
I ended a species. I didn't know I was ending the species, but I ended it. There was like these cones around these eggs of the bird, and I stomped on the eggs, and I almost got real deep shit with the park ranger because he was like, "Yo, this was an endangered species."
Oh shit!
The last didn't send you back.
And that was the last we heard of the dodo bird. All right. Any more crimes you want to confess to? I think the FBI is gonna transcribe this. And,
they're gonna go back and review
all the
this.
markings.
That's your limitations.
Yeah, but you have all the markings.
Not for murder.
Yeah, the murder ones.
On a fucking bird, on some fucking bird eggs, whatever.
Yeah, that's the first sign, man. If you have no, what's it called? What is it? Empathy for animals? Yeah, no empathy, that's usually a sign that you're a psychopath.
Oh, I never cared about animals. Never.
Keeping my dog away from you, Snap.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they had to take when we lived on the 20th floor in Venezuela, they had to take my puppy away from me because I was gonna throw him out the fucking window. And I choked. And I had I begged my parents for a parrot, right? And when I was 6, they finally got me the parrot, and the freaking bird used to chase me all around the house. Fucking one day,
he was trying to fuck you up before you got to him.
One day, I ran behind the refrigerator. And that motherfucker was walking. Pew, 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 pew. That motherfucker came around the corner. I choked the shit out of that bird.
Yeah, so you did the fucking Dumb and Dumber thing where you ripped his head off.
Yeah, I never been good with animals, man. I don't. Yeah,
that's crazy.
All right, let's go. Let's move on before Peter comes.
So, pretty birdie. The Sundays with the Clink Room show, we're gonna move it to. This week we're gonna move it to do it live, so 9 p.m. Eastern, and then the week after I'm going to do it live from San Diego. So shout out to Casey. So I'll be out there. to do that. So the next 2 Sundays with the Clinker are going to be pretty exciting.
Nice.
And then the regular.
Make sure you're logged in and subscribed to Leon to catch that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So these 6 pre-orders up for pre-order until the 29th of September with an estimated delivery of February 2025. Today we'll be starting off the 6 pre-orders with the Darkest Hour. Clinker Wind Studio did this owl. Kendrick kind of made owls unpopular, so I hope that doesn't spread to this pre-order. Cool looking owl for that one. He's got Suns Out, Guns Out is the second one. Jason V coming back with the mullet sunshine, super buff sun guy there. The comeback, Seamus the Skunk teamed up with Rusty Bees to kind of flip the Salem witch trials kind of and got the witch's revenge almost. She's ready to burn down everything. Then you got S'mores. That is Josh Bowles and Heather. They teamed up for this campfire s'more snack. And then we got Hard Candy by COD and Sierra. They got together. One of the more older style candies. I don't know if you would rank these high or low. We can get into that one.
Those the candies that just appear.
Yeah, I don't mind them. I don't mind them ever. But I would never go out to buy those candies.
Yeah, because you can't.
They're around.
You can't. They're nowhere in stores.
You never see them in stores, bro. Yeah. They just
show up with them.
They just show up with people over the age of 65.
If they're around, though, I'll eat the shit out of those candies. Though they got that kind of.
That's the thing, Leon.
Good,
they are. They're just around. You can't buy them because they're just around. They just exist.
Fair enough. And then last but not least, mixtape by Sierra Gons again and Lane got together. That little chef in a bowl mixing the tape. He's got the mic there. Yeah, for those who don't know, tapes were a thing back in the day. But
absolutely.
Klein, did you ever build a radio mixtape for yourself? Are you in that? Did you miss that era?
I never built one. Mm-hmm. No, I can't say that I did. But
yeah, so that's the edge. He's at the edge of it.
You know how you try to catch it perfectly, like the radio
on the radio, and then sometimes they come back too early and they fuck it up. You're like, fuck.
I was at the beginning where the only place you could get your music was LimeWire, and you just burned it onto a CD.
Give your computer the.
I mean, that was way easier, but less heart. It took way less heart. I mean, like trying to record live radio and then just pausing it right on the right spot.
Or you would do it and it was not enough cassette left, and you would run out. Like it would run out, so you have So you thought you had enough in it, but you had to like flip it around.
You remember when the best invention was when they started making the Walkmans that you could just press the button and flip the tape without having to flip the tape. I don't know. People don't know.
I thought we were like, to me that was the tech boom. I'm like,
that was peak technology. I don't think people understand that.
Yo,
you don't know how fly you were if you came to school the next day for a shorty and you handed her a tape like, yo, I was thinking about.
I remember I had the waterproof Walkman, the yellow one.
The yellow one. Yep.
Yeah,
the yellow one.
I had that definitely.
Oh, the CD joint when they used to have the CD joint, they used to not skip.
Yeah.
At first they started, it wouldn't skip for 5 seconds. Then they had another button that was like 10 seconds. Then they had the one that was like 25 seconds. And then they came out the one that never skipped.
Yeah. Then you had the one in your trunk. You can open it up, and then it had the tray of CDs.
Overrated. See, when you had like the 6 to 9 disc or 12 disc in the trunk.
Yeah.
Seems great until you're driving and you're like, yo, I really want to listen to X and whatever, but it's right here in my catalog book and not in the back.
I remember my first when I finally got a car. My first car when I was 17. My car radio had where you could have the MP3 CDs, and you could have like 500 songs on one CD and shit.
Y'all remember when before aux cables were a thing and you had to like buy the tape?
Radio?
No, you had to buy the tape.
Yeah.
To
put it in there.
To put into the
and then it Bluetooth to your phone or whatever.
Yep.
Not Bluetooth, but
or when the cord, when you had the headphones, the cord would start getting bad. You had to like
no.
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait a minute. No, time out. Before that, it was you. The tape thing that client's talking about. You would connect it to this Walkman.
Yeah.
The CD Walkman, and that was the music. Yeah.
That and there used to be another one like right before aux cables came out where you can it's just on a tape and then you can either plug it directly like into your aux on your phone. Or you can Bluetooth it and it'll go and it'll use your radio signal from your antenna. But yeah, that was
y'all ever have the Tupperware with like the foam, and then you put the Discman in that Tupperware so you would avoid the anti-shock with the aux cable. That's what we created a whole. We created a whole.
Put me on this up now.
That's some Canada shit there.
Well, I mean, if you hit a bump and you're on that Discman, the early your shit was skipping crazy. So
I didn't know that hack, but I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. So we put it in like a big Tupperware, and then we had like this foam in it so that it would kind of absorb the shit. It didn't work anyways. This shit still skipped.
Yeah.
But we felt better about it.
But we talk about back then, like beef would be like if I loan you my CD, so you could like copy or you want to borrow, and then I get it back, and now all of a sudden my joint is skipping.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, you scratched it. Like,
scratched up.
We got
what a time.
And now you just stream whatever the fuck.
Now you just go right to the phone and that's it.
Yeah, it's it, bro.
They don't know the pain, man. They don't know the pain, bro. But, good reminiscing about old times. That feels like so like. Not that long ago, but it
it truly seems like we were living in log cabins. That's how it feels, but it really wasn't that long
and
ago.
Now, like you know how you when you have Alexa and Siri, soon for your car, you won't need to use your phone. You just tell your car like, "Yo, car, play this fucking song."
Yeah, it's crazy because like my son's 5, so he doesn't read or write yet. But like, so he plays like Roblox and stuff, and he's like, "Oh, I'm about to tell him I need this," and I'm like, "You can't type." He's like, "No, I'm just gonna tell Siri," and then Siri types it for him. I'm like, "It's crazy. We're living in this world now."
These little young kids know how to get through anything now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Soon enough, it'll just be an implant, and they won't even need to type.
I hope I'm long and gone when the implant happens.
It's happening. It's happening right now. But I'm definitely not signing up for the 1.0.
Yeah,
you better make sure
that shit works.
I'm
gonna see how the first couple generations.
You better make sure that shit works. I'm cool not being the first one. But all right, cool. Let's move on. Versus battle.
So the versus battle is the Grizzlies versus the Chihuahuas. Ooh. And the people online, about 182 jabronis, thought that the Grizzlies was better than the Chihuahuas by a good 32%. What are your thoughts, Klein? Who do you think is better, the Grizzlies or the Chihuahuas?
I went Grizzlies on this one, just because I think I'm not a fan personally of the Chihuahua, like the dog. I love the script. The script is fucking amazing, but I think it's kind of limited to like the script more than it is like the Fresno Grizzlies. Like they have so many logos that are fire.
Yeah.
Like all the logos that are, I mean, we really only use 2 different logos here in this picture, but or 3 actually technically with the denim one in the back. But I think there's just so much more of like a broad range of like really sick logos for Fresno. So that's why I made that choice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Grizzlies too, just because they have so many more logos than the Chihuahuas. What about you, Kyle?
I agree. Listen, I'm on the same plane as you guys. I love the Chihuahuas, but like Klein said, there's really not many different type of logos. The Fresno one is just, it seems like you can do so many different things with their logos.
Yeah. And
so many variations that I got to go with the Grizzlies.
All right, Capo, do you agree?
Yeah, I mean, and I think another part about it is like, and it's funny because now we're just over a year of Topperzstore USA, but like kind of a nostalgia factor playing into it. He kind of brought that Grizzlies logo and really made it a thing. It's kind of something that, in my opinion, I associate with Topperzstore USA. So I got to go Grizzlies.
Yeah. That's his favorite animal. That's why he does so many grizzlies. All he fucking talks about is fucking bears all the time.
Crazy facts about bears out of nowhere.
All the time. Like who would survive a fucking bear or a chihuahua?
Yeah,
and shit like that. What about you, Leon?
I give I'm with you guys. The logo variety and the hat variety that gives the edge to me to the Grizzlies. Chihuahuas has the edge in just that kind of script, and that's about it.
Yeah, it is sick. Yeah.
And it wins by a lot if you're just going script for script. But there's so many other things, like you guys talked about, that the Grizzlies have, the different logos, the different hat styles. I mean, even just the Freddie alone. I mean,
so it's almost iconic in the community at this point, you know.
Yeah, and then you got the Savage Attacks, you know, all the way up to 27 Savage Attacks. But yeah, and then back to Pierre, man. Like, yeah, he's like obsessed with grizzly bears. He still thinks the grizzly bear can beat a polar bear, which I think is preposterous. But you know, how would you know? Like, how the fuck would you figure?
There's only one way to find out, baby.
Yeah, but there's so many like X factors, you know, like how hungry are the bear? One bigger than the other? Who's turfs on who? You know, but either way, both majestic animals. Majestic animals for sure.
Chihuahua's not a majestic animal.
No, I'm talking about grizzly bear. I'm talking about grizzly bear and polar bear.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Topperzstore Europe. All right, so they had a strong week. Starting off with the San Jose Churros, and then some type of Blair Witch hat down there. That's a fucking evil hat if you're gonna get a hat. What team is that, Leon? With the fucking palm tree and the blood moon.
The Myrtle Beach, I think. Pelicans.
Oh yeah, they're fucking satanical over there in Myrtle Beach, man. Then you got this beautiful Saints hat. Shouts out to M. Hill and the other two Saint collectors that we have in the stream. The Vikings. Ooh, my boy Weston Picks is all over that hat. Damn, that Vikings and Saints hat is nice. Then you got this fucking classic Yankees hat right there. I can't read what the side badge says. What does it say?
Bronx Bombers.
Bombers. Oh, that's cool. And you got a Viva Los Angeles, East LA over there. Nice. You got a Rawhide. No, you got a River Cats. River Cats, beautiful script. Then you got that Frisco and that copper metallic. The 505. What is that? What city is that?
That's the area code for New Mexico, I think.
I think that says mariachis. I think I could be wrong.
Mariachi Nuevo.
Damn, the mariachis 505.
I believe it's New Mexico. I believe.
De Nuevo Mexico.
New Mexico.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking badass. Not bad for a gringo.
Yeah.
And then you got that Boston, that cool Boston looking hat, and then I don't know about that. I don't know about that Diamondbacks hat, but yeah, guys.
Diamondbacks hat.
Leon, pick two.
I'm gonna go with the Boston, because Klein hates University of Texas. I think that's a Rocket Roger. He went to University of Texas, and I will forever support the city and good people of New Orleans. So I am going New Orleans with those. That Saints hat.
Klein.
For me, I'm gonna go with. If there were two that I would buy, I don't know. I'm gonna go with the Diamondbacks. I love that camo. And then I'm gonna go with the Bronx Bombers.
Okay. Interesting. Kyle, what you like?
Oh, I love that Frisco's. Definitely love that Frisco's, and give me that Randy Moss, Chris Carter, Dante Culpepper. That Vikings one is fucking smooth.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Eagles fan. If you had to pick one of these NFL hats, which one are you gonna pick?
I'm definitely gonna go ahead and rock with that Saints, man. That you can't go wrong with the black on gold. That's gonna shine any day of the week. And you know what? Give me that Churros, man. That gotta come home with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Saints. I'm gonna go Saints, man. That's the best hat on this slide, man. And then I like that Vikings as well. The mariachis is cool too. I would have I wouldn't did purple though, but hey, man, that's a nice hat. I can't wait to use that logo myself. All right, let's go to Topperzstore USA.
All right, let's do a quick reminder. The hat is dropping, so
the Lou.
Head over.
Yep.
Ooh, you're gonna love this hat, guys.
Use them points.
It's got that metallic blue gray, metallic red for the birds, the gold bat, and then you got the fucking arch of St. Louis on the side patch, man.
And don't forget, it's buy 3 get 1 free at Topperzstore USA right now.
Oh, really?
And this is included too.
Yep.
Damn.
So don't sleep. This one I think is gonna fucking fly.
Yeah, I said buy 3 get what? Buy 3 what?
Buy 3 get 1 free.
The only thing that don't count is pre-orders.
Get that Lou, get that Bills that Kyle showed earlier. You know what I'm saying? Go grab that and find 2 more that you love. Maybe the Bears, maybe that Bucks hat, that big crab in the Airbnb Ironberg. Go ahead. Topperzstore is running it up, baby.
I'm checking the site. I don't see it. Let me know when y'all see it.
Yeah, I'm checking.
Still not there yet.
The link in the chat for the folks. One's in the chat if you guys are looking to cop this hat.
It's on there. Here, I'll get the link for it.
All right, that's
live.
All right, so Klein is putting the link in the chat for y'all. Good luck, good luck.
First USA, like we said, the Lou just dropped now. Then you got the Gangsta Oreos there, the Browns that sold out immediately, the 49ers with the red satin brim, Giants, which is probably one of my favorite NFL hats that I've seen, the Buffalo Bills. You got Chuco Town with the El Chuco side patch, and then you got that Ace Ventura, Dan Marino floral Dolphins hat. Okay, Poppy, which ones are you picking?
I'm definitely, you know what, man? Give me that Chuco Town and give me that Brawler bird right there, the Cuckoo bird, baby. Those two, I can't go wrong with either one of those.
Yeah, Leon, what you gonna take?
I'm gonna go with the Ace Ventura laces out. What was it, Dan Finkel?
Ray Finkel.
Ray
Laces out.
I was way too young to watch that movie. I
don't
understand. When he flips over, when he flips around. Bro. As a kid, I did not understand what the hell that meant.
Me too. I didn't know. I was like, what the fuck is? I thought it was a gun, bro. I thought it was a gun in there. No, that wasn't it. There wasn't no gun.
There was definitely no. That's so funny.
She was definitely packing. She was definitely packing.
Oh, bro, I thought it was a gun. I was like,
why? And I didn't. And then the funniest part, I still didn't even get when he was like, "It's a man," and everyone was like, "Oh." I was like, why are they wiping their mouths?
Yeah.
I gotta watch that movie as a grown man. Hopefully Tubi gets it or something.
Yo, there's mad jokes in it that you don't understand. Because when I watched that movie, I was really young.
How many Ace Venturas were there? Were 2 or 3?
Yeah, 2.
I believe 2.
Pet Detective and
When Nature Calls.
Yeah, the Nature
Finkel and Einhorn.
Oh, I remember. In the jungle, the mighty jungle. Yeah, in the beginning of the movie. Yeah.
And then I ain't gonna lie, when the first one started where the raccoon slipped, I was like, damn, man.
Yep.
Come on, Snap. I know you felt some empathy for that raccoon when he fell, bro.
And when he's in Africa and she's trying to like seduce him and he goes off and by himself. I did not understand that scene as a kid. I did not understand that.
No, yeah. Now when you see it as an adult, you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
She wanted to get it in.
I gotta see it. I don't remember how old I was when I saw that movie.
No, there's gonna be many jokes.
That you're gonna understand now.
There's so many movies from that time period though because I think a lot of us we watch a lot of stuff and didn't really peep it. A lot of movies are like that now. Back then.
But we have 103 people in here currently. We've had almost up to like 120 or so. We've only got 62 likes. So
it was just that his fucking hairstyle used to get on my nerves.
Where it was
you gotta get over, man. That was an era of movies, man.
Yeah,
Jim Carrey was fucking hilarious,
and Adam Sandler back in the day. Oh my god,
bro, Jim Carrey. I don't know. What do you guys think his best movie is?
Who?
Jim Carrey?
Jim Carrey. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Liar Liar.
Oh yeah, Liar Liar
was a good one.
My favorite personally is Ace Ventura, the second one, When Nature Calls.
What about
That's
you,
my
favorite. That one's tough. I actually just recently watched Cable Guy.
Cable Guy.
And that one's a good one. I love that movie.
That's a really great movie.
Classic.
That's a great movie.
I think Dumb and Dumber. I can almost recite it word for word, man. Dumb and Dumber. Yeah. I don't know. The random quotes will just randomly.
Dude, though it was just the funniest shit, man. Like actually, legitimately, we were talking earlier. I was talking to somebody, and we were talking about how he was like, "You mean to tell me that you had 2 pairs of gloves this entire time?"
Yeah.
And then he just like looks at him like he's a fucking idiot. He's like, "Well, yeah, we're in the Rockies." Oh shit, man.
Yeah, so good.
Classic.
Man. Keep the IOUs.
Actually, you know what?
That's a big one. That's for
the and because he passed away, but Chris Farley as well was like a legend back then.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna also go with because I'm Bruce Almighty.
Oh, I forgot about Bruce.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
First one was definitely better than the Evan
Almighty. That was the first one.
No, I'm saying I'm saying that one was like way better than.
Oh yeah, then the other one, yeah.
Definitely. The one with what's his name? Steve Carell, yeah.
Yeah.
The new movie is the Snapventure.
Snapventure Pet Destroyer.
Hide your fucking cross.
Give me away from. I set up when so I used to date this chick and I moved in with her. And I set her pet up so she could get rid of it.
I remember you telling this.
We was by ourselves, me and the dog. And I looked at the dog and I was like, "It's either me or you, buddy." And guess what? It's not gonna be me. That motherfucker was gone.
That dog knew about you. He said, "Nah, I don't like this motherfucker."
I set him up. He chewed up all her shoes. Shit.
Poor dog. All right,
let's go to the next time. They had the Crabs hat. They had the Fresno Grizzlies, the Matt Ryan over there, the Bengals, Ocho Cinco, the Bears, and the Tom Brady Buccaneers. Guys, my favorite. I'm gonna ATL, baby. Give me the ATL.
Oh no, that Fresno is crazy good.
Yeah.
I wish it would have had like a Final Four patch or something instead of the SF.
Well, I don't think that they've made the Final Four.
How many Final Fours have they made?
Yeah, this is a baseball hat. This is like for the Fresno State baseball team.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I think, man, I don't know, man. I can't get off that. And it kills me as an Eagles fan, but that Buccaneers hat is really good, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That big ship with the sails out, it just looks really great.
Fucking Mike Allstott.
Yeah.
Man, I was so close to buying the tickets because I live in Arkansas, so it's closer to go to Tampa, and we have direct flights to Tampa here. So I almost bought direct flights to Tampa, but instead I'm going to go back to Dallas this year and watch them play in
man, Dallas. Come out to LA. We're throwing a huge tailgate out there.
Man, I was thinking about going to LA too, but I don't know.
LA might be doing an in-store drop live, man. Come on.
I wish that Bears font would have been like the Giants font.
A little like wider.
More of the hat. Yeah.
That would have made it undeniable. And it's interesting that the Bears are so small, but it's still a clean hat, but I thought it would be a little bit bigger, but I still love the color and everything on it.
All right. Well, let's leave Topperzstore USA. Mont Haven has been good, and let's go to Chicago with Birdie's. Birdie's, oh my God. These must have been hats that they had for a while.
I think they didn't do these already? Or some form of them?
I don't know them, but Lids definitely had a collection kind of.
Okay.
The blackout pop.
Yeah, that Atlanta Braves looks very lids-ish.
You know, you see a lot of stores like they come together and have like a kind of a team of guys that they work with, or like a set, like they kind of get a lot of outside people. They don't really have like a consistent lately. And I think we're kind of seeing that. And it just didn't lead to good hats tonight. Like they've had a couple great drops, don't get me wrong, but these past couple drops have kind of come and gone. These ain't it.
Burn these. Yeah. That's funny, Andrew.
Don't worry, we coming though, baby.
All right. Well, let's go on. Hat Club. So this is some type of anime pack, guys. Do you guys know anything about it? Anybody?
This is the Sakura pack.
Sakura.
Yeah, who's Sakura?
So that's the word for Japanese word for cherry blossom.
Oh, it's not anime.
Well,
there's many animes that are kind of like, yeah.
Oh, but it's really about cherry blossom, not an anime character.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
to my surprise, there's some better hats than this one on here, but that Seattle sold out so fast, and I was surprised.
Is that the one? Because that one had the back hit, right? Do all of them have the back hit, or just that one?
That one
had
the only one. Yeah. I think that's the only one.
That's probably why. How'd the New York do? The New York.
Oh, it flew. That was the first one, man. That was gone.
Yeah.
But the ones that sold out, the Cardinals didn't sell out. The Twins didn't. The Mets didn't. The LA didn't. At least the last time I checked. They could have since then. This was several hours ago, but and then the only ones that did sell out are the New York, the Seattle, the Orioles, and the Washington, I think. And the rest of them were sitting.
The Seattle reminds me of their cookies and cream collection.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Washington is very big on cherry blossom. They have a ton of cherry blossoms. So I think like the places that had a lot, Seattle, Washington.
They have like a whole thing, like if you go up there at a certain time when they're actually like blooming,
Yeah. So I mean, it might help. I don't know. New York, Kyle, New York have any?
Not a chance. We barely got trees.
What is that? A velvet New York hat?
It looks like it.
Like a velour.
It's velour, yeah.
Velour, but it's got like this design in it. Like close.
Yeah.
Like cherry blossoms. It's sick. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They did a lot of like intricate work on that. It looks good.
Were these all like gray UVs or were they? Because I didn't really look too deep into them. Not because I didn't want to.
A lot of them were pink, I think.
A lot of them were pink.
Pink and gray, maybe.
Yeah.
The gray, the New York was gray.
Okay.
The Orioles was green.
Oh yeah, gray.
Seattle's green. Atlanta's still sitting in a couple sizes, and it was a gray.
Gonna fit.
Yeah.
There's
it's almost gone. That Atlanta's almost gone. It's only
there's actually left. Surprisingly, there's no pink UVs in this pack with all the pink that's being used. I mean, oh wait, no, actually I lied. The Twins.
There's gotta be one. But see, then they put pink in the side pack on that one. Like it's like if you're gonna do a pink UV, just do the pink.
And the New York. So all the ones that are the navy have pink UVs. The rest of them,
navy and pink go well.
They've been putting out the pinkies though. That's like constantly what they've been doing.
Oh, is it going? It's going away, or they're going to be limited on using it, or something?
I don't know. Ever since their pinky month or whatever, they've just been fucking blowing it up, man.
I mean, it's what they're known for.
That's what they're known for. So
yeah, I get it.
All right, cool.
All right, well, we got more slides of Hat Club. So we'll just divide these by us. All right, so this first slide, I'll give it to you, Capo. Pick 2, drop 2.
It's a really unoriginal drop, but if I had to, I'm taking that the Las Vegas Aviators, 51s, even though I'm pretty sure we've seen that already. And then, you know what? Just because the summer's coming to an end, give me that big Pickers with the big orange on the front. Give me that and some chanclas, and I'll wear it to the beach.
Interesting. But the Cardinals actually is sitting in an entire side run from that pack, so that's kind of crazy.
I kind of I like this silver Spurs. It's really cool. I don't know what's going on in the side patch. What's happening in there?
It's like a guy swinging a bat.
He's like riding a donkey or something.
Yeah,
that's one of the front logos they use as a side hit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go on to the next slide. All right, and here you go. Here you go, Kyle.
What is up with that fucking cardinal hat?
Which one?
The one in the middle.
With the gold bird.
I think it's paying homage to St. Louis because that's where they stole the
franchise
from.
Yeah, they were the St. Louis Cardinals. So my hat's on here. I love the Houston Texans. I love the Detroit Lions.
Mm-hmm.
I love all the ones that are pretty much closest to the team's like colors. Like that Niners on the top, the 49ers script, the word mark.
Yeah.
The Giants, the Raiders one. I mean, those are the ones that I really like a lot. That Dolphins one, that's not even Dolphin colors. I mean, it does have their script, but where's the purple from?
Jesus Christ, they made a bunch of fucking Arizona Cardinals hats.
Well, they're based.
They're in
Arizona.
In Arizona. But my minds are the Houston and Detroit. I love those, and the ones, like I said, the ones most connected to the team colors.
That white Bengals is fire to me because they wear that alternate black.
That alternate jersey that they wear. Yep.
Yeah, and then the Falcon sticks out, and then give me the helmet. Because I got a thing for helmets.
You got a thing for helmets.
Yeah, I'll take the San Fran helmet logo too.
All right, next slide. All right, Klein. Or is he? Oh no, Klein. Okay. All right, so I'll do this one. Give me that Erie.
That's a
give me that. He's the sober. He's sober. He's clean. He's going to school now. His parents are proud of him.
That's their fullback. That's their fullback. Their fake throwback, basically.
I like him. And give me that White Sox hat. What is that? Silver metallic on the socks? Yeah, give me that one.
Yeah.
All right, next slide.
Sorry, I clicked out of it.
All right, Leon, take it away.
Almost sacrilegious to do a Dodger hat in Padre colors, but I guess because they always dominate them and they're their daddies, I guess they took their colorway too. That's interesting. We got the contrast stitching Yankees, which is cool, I guess, if you are into that. I mean, these hats aren't bad, but nothing really like pushing me like I need to buy them now.
Right.
Yeah, but they're solid. There's nothing really wrong with them.
Yeah,
it's just
I know the Dodger fans will cause uproar with that one though.
Yeah,
Dodger fans too, both of them.
I don't know if I love that patch. The patch is kind of random.
Yeah,
you just kept that plain Jane, and you're just like, yo, if you're brave enough to wear that, like, go for it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's like that Nando. All right.
Oof.
Right. So shoes from the vault. So Pierre and Hezi have been doing a great job kind of posting the shoes from the vault content. They threw up this poll. What's your favorite special shoe box of all time? This is, I think, one thing that shoes wins hand over fist over hats. Like we do not treat our products kind of like in this fashion. So
my boy Fitteds Russ, he made a special package for his hats that are similar to this style. So shout out to him.
Yeah, but I mean, on this scale, like Nike, like
no, he did like his shit. He did it like when you used to get the double sneaker, the Jordans.
He got the. I'm saying like he got the song and everything. Good for him. I'm not putting him down, but I'm saying
I know.
These are all like released with the company, like big releases, like.
I mean, Nike
definitely shout out to
if you know, especially Nike, especially Jordan Brand, they have budgets that they do with installations where you'll actually go to actual events and see stuff like this. So, and honestly, growing up in that era, it really made like, man, I remember buying like the DPM, the countdown packs, and like that was like a time, bro. You go there and like walk in and get that and get home like that suitcase. I remember the 27 suitcase, bro.
Oh, I remember when I got that. Well, I didn't buy it. My mom's bought it for me.
Yeah.
I remember going into the store, coming out with the suitcase. Everybody on my block had them. I was like, I remember that shit. I was like in 9th grade, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Because they came out in like 02.
Yeah.
02, yeah, somewhere around there.
it made it that it's like an experience, you know. Like
I'm
going for it.
I like that Back to That Future one right there, man.
I mean,
the Nike Mags, yeah, those are the.
Yeah, it was like $100,000 shoe.
Yeah, those are the ultimate.
Somebody would have, yeah. I wish somebody would have just grabbed me on the shoulder back then and like, hey kid, keep those boxes.
I know, right?
I don't really care about the shoe, but the box would make me maybe just the Lucky Charms.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I would have bought it just for the box.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. For me, if we're talking about just in this picture, personally, that it's the lobster dunks for
the Red Lobster by far. Yeah,
that was like, dude. I just remember I worked at Undefeated at the time, man.
Yeah, but Ronnie's been doing like experiential products forever. Like he's kind of cornered the market on that. The only thing that kind of sucks about this stuff is like it makes it so sought after that like
you're never gonna get it unless you touch
it. Yeah.
Unless you know somebody, you ain't touching these.
Yeah.
Or you weren't gonna touch them when they came out.
These these are almost like how you're seeing baseball cards like now, like in some people's collections. You're like never gonna. This stuff doesn't like. We're gonna get to the point where museums are gonna want this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
100%. All right. Anything you can remember that isn't pictured that you guys can think of?
Oh shit! I remember in New York, obviously New York, back in the late '90s, early 2000s, when we would just go to sneaker stores and it was just, I mean, there were fights all the time. There was security that couldn't control nobody. We had the people that would come and just cut the line, and it was chaos. It was just chaos.
See, we had I don't know, man. To me, there was a lot. I can only speak to like here in Vegas, because that's when I really started doing campouts and stuff. We have a real like culture here of like people that grew up in it. So like I have lifetime friends that I've made. Hey, Drew
Thomas, welcome to the team.
I mean, I like I said, real camaraderie with people that I've had lifelong friendships with. Even like people, well, everyone knows the UN, but I know JC. I remember JC when JC would just literally be in line with all of us and like be camping out, bro. So it's like and then we didn't start seeing like crazy stuff until I think the Legend Blues, the white 11s with the blue bottom.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I think when stuff kind of started changing. You started seeing like fights break out in malls and stuff. So
I never had to wait in lines or at Six Flags, so I don't know. All right, next slide.
Look at you, celebrity. Almost
Styll with the snapbacks.
Yeah, A-frames. So they did the distressed denim 2-pack, and then they had that tonal camo in the New York, LA, and Toronto. I believe they do the
that Blue Jays one at Toronto, the Strongbird.
Mm-hmm.
Looks nice, man.
The black one or the denim one?
The denim one. The distressed denim.
Yeah. Distressing denim on purpose always gets me nervous because I would wear my jeans out till they get like that naturally. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good drop for sure. Shout out to Shaheen.
Hat Dreams. It was like this back to school pack, I believe.
Oh, everybody with this back to school shit, man.
I've been to school in like 10 years, man.
Yeah, right. I haven't been to school in forever. God damn. People that are going to school ain't buying these shits. Whatever. I'm not even gonna. Whatever.
Anybody want to speak on these?
I do like the Texas. I would admit, the Texas is it's solid.
This is an incinerator.
Those two Houstons are disgusting.
Yeah, those. It almost looks like they have those old brims where it's the not the sandwich, but it's like where the he's going over to the top visor.
The magic sneaker. The magic sneaker.
Yeah, the magic sneaker brim.
I don't know necessarily why those are back to school though.
Yeah, what about them are back to school? Yeah. I don't get it.
Not the Houstons. The
other side. Yeah.
To me, a back to school should be like Leon did. Like you could do like chrome with team colors or black domes with team colors. Like things that you're going to be able to mix and match with a bunch of different outfits.
Mm-hmm.
And when I think back to school, that's kind of what I think.
Yo, 15 shooter in the house.
I think I like NCAA in colleges and stuff like that. If you want to do a back to school pack, I would just do like NCAA.
Yeah, like do just school.
Not back to school.
Let me go back.
That's what they called it. I mean, that's what they called it.
I believe that's what they called it.
Yeah, that's what the pack is called. Back to school. Yeah.
Let me see. Back to school. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Time to hit the books.
So
back to school.
It's hooked. The New York Mets is hooked to a turtle though.
Is that Franklin the
Michelangelo?
Franklin the turtle?
It says Mikey New York. Okay, it says time to hit the books. Back to school, dropping tomorrow, August 24th. And then it says Forest Nats, the Nationals, Lone Star Champs, the Rangers, Cannon, Pittsburgh Pirates, Mikey, New York Mets, and Afadia, AZ Diamondbacks.
Oh man,
I don't know, man.
Such a reach.
It must be like it's not for like a college team. I know that.
If it is let's just say it is a Michelangelo, right? What the fuck does that do with going back to school?
Yeah,
maybe they're doing cartoon. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't. It's just too much. Like, come on.
I couldn't tell you, man.
Maybe they just wanted to name the pack. It was like,
school coming back.
How do we
back. Let's call it back to school. It's coming back. But that is what it is, man. But all right.
Shouts out my one of my favorite stores, hat dreams. All right, MyFitteds, man. Listen, these are dope. I like that Boy Scouts hat.
They dropped all of them online. All these elite hats.
Mm-hmm. All of them.
They dropped all of those.
Yeah.
The Boy Scouts hat is off the chain, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I just noticed that she has the little flaps, right?
Yeah. With all
literally just noticed that. That's crazy.
You putting how are you styling the Boy Scout fit though? That's what I want to know.
You can't.
I don't know.
You gotta throw on some Tims. You gotta throw some Tims.
Yeah, some Tims with the Dickie, the tan.
Yeah, you gotta throw some Tims.
I definitely see some Tims.
If you walking around with that sash though, man, they're rush you real quick, man.
Nah, it's fashion. You know what I'm saying?
This is some Canadian shit, man. That hat is Canadian, 100%.
Nah, real rap
made by an American with an American team on it. Don't blame Canada.
No, you could really dress the Boy Scout hat up. You could really throw the vest. You could throw like a nice bubble vest on. You know what I'm saying? With a orange polo long sleeve. You could go ahead and throw on like some Stone Harbor. You know what I'm saying? Pants. You'd be good, bro. That you could dress that hat up. Honestly,
I am not cultured. It is a cool collector's piece, but I am not cultured enough to pull that.
That San Antonio Missions hat is nice as well. Damn, that's a cool logo. Even this hat, this fucking Harry Potter looking shit on the bottom left looks cool.
Yeah, what is that?
That's the Omaha Royals.
Royals, yeah, it's the Omaha, right? Now let me ask you guys, what's the? Because I've never like looked into it. What's the thing with the strings on the hat?
I don't know, man.
That's that anime shit that I don't know about.
Is that okay? So if that,
be honest, man. I know it's from the Sasuke hat that he originally dropped.
Yeah, I remember that one.
At this point, I think since he did so much to get it. No, but I think he's kind of trying to justify because he did so much to make it happen on that first hat. You kind of got to use it on a couple others. You know what I'm saying? You can't do one. So I think that's what that is.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on these.
Props for him for like making pieces like collector's pieces. I mean,
for sure.
People could wear them too. They could do what they want, man. But like,
this
is way too different from.
The only two normal hats are the Eries and the San Antonio.
Yeah.
The problem is, yes, there's collectors, but then there's people that actually want to wear the shit, and the people that actually want to wear the shit are by far and large the majority rather than the minority in this situation. There's way more people that just want to buy it and wear it rather than people just want to fucking buy and collect it.
You think
way
so?
more people. Oh, 100%.
Who's wearing
one more slide of MyFitteds. Let's look at the next one.
if you wear this, post your fit because I don't believe you.
Yeah, I want to see somebody wear that pirate one.
Nah,
These are a lot of hats, man.
People be. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna just say this because people be making a whole lot of fuss about trying to get a fit off when y'all know y'all just gonna buy most of these hats and wear them with some regular ass Crocs. Come on, like let's stop faking the fuck. I see what. I ain't gonna say the one.
Hey man, I love Crocs.
I love them too. People be trying to act like they're gonna get some shit off. You gotta wear the Crocs, bro.
I don't own a pair.
Throw it on with a plain tee and some Crocs.
I don't own one pair.
Crocs are comfortable, man. They're so comfortable, and you just slip them on. I mean, you just go to the store wearing them, and nobody's gonna judge you for wearing some Crocs. You know,
maybe in Minnesota, are they a part of a special book or something?
No, I'm just saying I wear Crocs, but what I'm saying is people try to make so much fuss of what would I wear that with? What, bro? You're just gonna wear it like you wear most of your other hats, just with some Crocs and a regular shirt, and you're just gonna go out in the world with a good hat on. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I can't believe he brought back that Naturals hat. That Naturals hat, he's really trying to push it. No, he just like keeps posting it, I guess.
He said, "Y'all, it's gonna move
sooner or later. It's gonna go."
Well, all right. So what I have my experience with MyFitteds, what I have figured out, and I don't know if the general public knows this, but they will post hats online and then pull them offline. Have the in-store, like they have a separate stock, obviously, for in-store drop. They'll do the drop, but then sometimes they'll just have they'll have really great hats that people want, but they won't put it online for a minute, and it'll just be sitting there. Like they did that. What's that duck? They did the duck hunter hat, and I wanted that hat so bad. And then shout out my boy Henry. He walked in there one day. He's like, "Yo, that duck hunter hat is sitting right here in your size," and I'm like, "I need that," you know. So maybe that's what this situation is. It's just putting it back online now.
Maybe
that's a lot of work.
I mean,
it's a lot of like mind games to be playing.
It's so weird though. Like, why would you want to put that one in store in fucking White Plains, New Jersey, when you could literally just put this one online? Because I guarantee you, people aren't gonna be up in White Plains. Oh fuck, man, I need this Naturals hat.
But why was the duck hunter sold out online? So why wouldn't you put that back online? Or why, if you know you have pieces in the store sitting, 5/8 and a half is a common size.
Part of his thing too is he's using logos that aren't common, and he's doing teams. I think you're thinking of it too locally, Klein, because he has like random place teams here, like that have nothing to do with New Jersey.
I know. I'm just saying, like, why would you keep this Naturals hat where you know it's not gonna sell in stores?
How do you know that? I mean, he's made it with the intention of trying to sell it.
Because it's not a good hat. First and foremost, you have to have a good hat to be able to sell it.
Not far be it from
that's subjective.
Jay's done this for over a decade, bro.
Yeah, so that's subjective. I don't think he's out there trying to make bad hats, though. It's a bad hat to you, but I mean, he made it with the intention of it being a good hat. So, like, to him, it's a good hat.
Yeah, for sure.
So
it's not a good hat, in our opinion. I'm with you, Klein, but I feel you.
No, I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying, like, he made it with the intention of it being a good hat to him. So just because it's a bad hat to him, it doesn't cancel out the fact that he made it. Like, would you? You're complaining it's not online, but are you wanting to buy this one?
No. I'm not.
I think he's saying it's a bad business model. Like, if it's a bad hat, you got a better chance of it just sitting online and like someone just making it's like someone could have just found a community and I like that hat, buy it, or someone didn't have the paper when it initially was online and now they want it, they might go get it instead of it just sitting in the store.
We've seen that tactic with Lids HD, and they've kind of pulled back on it, or they did the kind of it sold out after Tuesday, and then now they got whole stores having them. But I don't know, if you have the hat, just fucking sell it, man. I'm with you. I mean, I don't like the doopsie doo and the whatever, but like, I mean, if it's a bad hat, you should have just not made it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
that was the solution. Just don't make the fucking hat.
Yeah.
But, you know, he's trying to be different. I mean, his portfolio is completely fucking different. So
yeah, 100%.
He sees shit that most normal people don't see. So
true. But also, if you think like I'm a kid, I live in White Plains, New Jersey, and then I find out about this great store that sells just fitteds, and I walk in, like, you see all this stuff. it's a little intoxicating. You're like, yo, what is this? And I mean, imagine how that would feel. Like,
his work is definitely stuff you don't see every day. Like, it's different than what's out there. So
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're a kid in that area and you just used to seeing maybe the same 5 to 7 teams, normal hat, then you walk into MyFitteds and you see this wall of stuff like this. It's intoxicating. You'd be like, oh wow, what is, what I'm saying? And the naturals, who's that? It's definitely a something I could see being like a conversation, or could get really somebody excited who's just finding out about it in that area.
Yeah, 100%. All right, cool. Moving forward, Society. Snap, you know anything about these?
Yeah, Society with their usual Houston picks. Let me give you some Astro hats, and Diamondbacks LA and Pirates. Looks like a Kobe Bryant hat to me in the middle.
Yeah.
Let me look
it
it
is
up.
a Kobe hat. It's a Kobe hat.
I mean, Mamba Day just passed, so
yeah. He previewed it on Mamba Day that he said it was coming out. He showed the side patch off, so it's a Kobe hat.
Yeah.
I do want to say, because it's been a while since I've been on, and now Society's kind of gone on this tear. I've heard you guys a few times reference it, like why do they have so many Houstons or certain thing. But the store owner wants to create. He wants to plateau different talents from different areas, so that that's why you see like a Houston creator. Is that what Fitted Dad? He puts them out there, so he does a bunch of Houston stuff. That's why.
Yeah, we know that.
He's just trying to expand his business, but
yeah.
He
just doesn't want. Yeah, he doesn't want to just be LA. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Well, I see a lot of people, especially in the comments, they'll be like, "Oh, when's he going to just be an LA store?" And it's like, well, it's bigger than that now.
Oh, heck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, it goes both ways. You want to serve your local market, and you don't want to just, I mean, if you're a person that's been, frequenting this store, and LA hates fucking Houston, 2017 World Series is an obvious reason. So I don't know. It's just like you just keep making hats for the enemies. It's just like whatever. Like I get it. You got to make your money. You do your thing, right? But like,
yeah, of course.
But it's got to be Houston in an LA shop. Like I don't know, man. Like, get your money.
I really like the top Astros, but the rest of the hats on this I can kind of live without personally.
And this is part of Houston's fault. Houston don't got like a fucking spot. Houston doesn't have like a real spot for their people.
Yeah.
Well, they need to start going to 8-1 shop in Southside and all those stores. And then Lids HD, they completely forgot about fucking Jamaica Queens. They only cater to the Houston store. You might as well call them Lids Houston.
Yeah.
I mean, but it might have been a bad move, but they're not respected like that there.
Yeah, they don't.
Houston they get love.
Houston gives them some Paul Walls there every day.
But also, it seems like they've done a really good job about connecting with that Houston community, because they have what's her name? The young lady that Veronica.
They try to get drag on
but they have actual like creators that are in that community, that are a part of the community or attached to the community, that they actually seem to involve in that store doing stuff down there.
Yeah, I think with the Lids HD in Queens, it's New York. There's so many other hat stores that you don't need to go there to get anything.
Yeah, because
they don't ever create nothing for.
Yeah, and they don't create.
Yeah, they're dropping the ball every day.
That will be good for New
York.
And not for nothing, bro. It's like not, and their reputation right now is kind of in the toilet, because it's like there's so many times where it's like they miss the mark. Like they'll get 75% of the way there, and then they're just like, they'll just stop running and they'll just walk across the finish line. They'll just like, it'd be like a great hat. The colorway looks good, side patches look, and then they'll just like put some random shit on the hat. It's like, why? So it's like they don't really have trust with the community right now. Because I remember there was a couple 2-3 years ago when Lids HD was when Lids HD was popping, they were selling out, bro. People were excited and to see what was coming up, and then they just
were they selling out, or they just pulling the hats and then
but I'm
for a super low price to their employees.
I mean, they could have been, but I'm just saying that there was real hype around it. Like people were excited to see what the new pack was going to be for the next week or what they were going to, now it's like, I don't see anyone talking about like, oh, what do they do? Like once maybe every 5 to 6 months, they have a pack where it's like, oh, this is actually pretty good. I'll stop by and grab that or something, but other than that, they don't have any trust with the community or the people who are actually buying hats.
Yeah. We're seeing mixed comments. A lot of people defending them. A lot of people saying it's straight fire. It is what it is. I mean, good. I continue to do what works for them, man.
Keep killing it, Prosody.
Yeah, Prosody.
All right, epic hat battle: Stone Island versus Cream of the Crop. Fan treasures.
Exactly. Man. Stone Harbor. I think you fixed it later, but I really love both of these packs. What do you guys think?
I'm gonna go with the originals, not because the Stone Harbors aren't any good. I don't know. I can't even say that. Let me take that back, because there are some in each collection that I personally like. So I mean, it's man, this one's tough. If I'm gonna go overall, I'll take the Cream of the Crop, but some of my favorite ones come from the Stone Harbor.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Cream of the Crop.
When I voted for this, I voted Cream of the Crop, and the only reason is because I bought more out of the Cream of the Crop than I did the Stone Harbor. But to me, the best hat on the entire page right now is that Cardinals that's in the middle.
Yeah, that Orioles ain't nothing to sneeze at either.
And I love that Cardinals. I still wear it quite often.
Yeah, that Angels though. At the time,
yeah, I remember. Yeah,
and that Mariners, that was before like hat stop would make every Mariners hat under the sun. Hey, and credit to them serving the local market, man. I'm not making fun of them, but at the time I remember like, holy shit, that hat was elite for the timing.
Yeah, I got the Angels and the Phillies.
Yeah, I had both of I had the Phillies, the red and the burgundy Phillies, bro. I smoked both of those.
Yeah,
those were like, so, bro, you could just throw them on with like anything. They're just good to go. Like,
at the time too, when scripts were getting hot, a lot of the Cream of the Crop was the first time we seen those logos on hats.
Yeah.
Brewers, you never saw that Brewers on the hat. Obviously the Angels. I think the Padres was kind of new too.
Yeah.
And then that toned down. Both Phillies toned down.
Both Phillies were on point.
Yeah,
man. Yeah. I might have to go back. I might pull them out one more time for the summer, real quick, man. They were both just.
The maroon one was really with that bicentennial flag. I remember when those came out. I remember.
Yeah.
Those are like, and you could like, bro, you could dress them up. You could dress them like they're just good hats, man. Just like they're timeless.
So to me, the Stone Harbor was kind of carried by the Orioles and the Cards kind of carried that pack.
Yeah.
But the overall power, I think, of the Cream of the Crop kind of edge.
So you show the hats. Hold on.
Make them big.
Oh, you got the under.
Yeah,
your favorite color under.
Yeah, this was, I think, probably the first time that I ever actually bought that color.
See, that
was still fire.
But this right here, people always try to say that cream doesn't, or the off whites don't age that well. Look how good that hat still looks, bro. Mine looks good too.
But I can respect this because this is their color too.
That's what they are.
Yeah.
So I mean, I can respect that both of them. I didn't get the other ones, but yeah, this one was my favorite of the Cream of the Crop.
Nice.
That's a good hat, man.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Good pick. All right, moving forward.
All right, Lids HD. Here they go. They went back to outer space and they decided to hit gold with these gold metallic undervisors and some gear to go with it. I like the gear more than the hats. They got
way more
t-shirts, all kinds of shit, and I don't like the gold undervisors no more. But I mean that Space Cowboy looks all right. It's colored nice, I guess.
This is what I'm talking about, though. Like
if we just smack the gray UV on these,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
They'll be fine.
If this is a gray or a green, these hats are pretty good. These are good wearable hats.
I don't understand the gold. I do not understand.
Well, because the original, the 1.0s had gold UVs as well.
Mm-hmm.
So they were those black ones that had the white eyelids. They used that same Houston script. They had that same Houston on the front. And I mean, for the time, the white eyelids weren't that crazy, but they had gold. But they had the gold unders. Those exact gold unders were on it. So I guess they figure it's a 2.0 essentially to that collection.
I think the community now would have respected that they went in a different direction.
Yeah, of course.
They would have grayed or greened it. They would have been like, all right, we know that that's not a thing no more. Like,
do you think it's like way better just to like nail like 5, 6, just
then like 20 of them?
Yeah, like just
the community would have been butthurt and like, what about my team? What about my team?
Well,
you don't do no fucking Phillies. You only do Texas.
But that was a good thing about Lid. That was one good thing about Lids HD. I think a lot of people did like when they had their run is that they did do a lot of teams. So most of the time, you were at least there was usually not more than 2 weeks you go in a row that you weren't able to go ahead and get your team.
How much waste is there in that though?
Yeah,
you got to do it. A store like Lids that has stores everywhere in the country, they have to do it, Leon.
But these aren't hitting stores though. These are Lids HD hats.
They say that, but all these
they'll hit the stores.
I've seen,
but then again, like that's what brings me back to my original point. How much waste is there, man? Like,
I don't think there's much. But for one, you have to realize their price point is not everybody's price point. For one, and then for two, they had at that height, they had a point where they could go ahead and capture the community, people who like us who are really in the hats and collect them. And then once we were like, all right, we're good, and they got what they could out of us, they could trickle it down into local area stores. And so you might walk into a regular, before Lids HD stores started popping up, you might walk into that Lids in your area and be like, oh, that's a different looking New York, or that's a different looking Pirates or something like, or these more rural areas, like they'd be like, that's pretty dope. So I think they were still making their change that way. I mean, now you've lost the community.
That's not true. That's not true.
I would not include Hat Club in this just because there for a while, like they were making some shit hats. Like last year, their hats were terrible.
Yeah.
But like this year, they've been kind of on a run. They've been doing pretty well. It's just kind of more Lids and Lids HD. They just, I don't know. Why do you guys think they're just like?
Well, smaller stores don't have to take as much risk. So
I think Lids could afford. They could actually. I know it sounds crazy. They could afford to make shit hats. I mean,
well,
like, why would you do that though?
Well, no, I agree.
Let's break it down. Lids is a fan shop.
The fan shop, yeah.
For people to go to get team colorways, right? And then because other mom and pop stores started doing the customs, they said, "Yo, let's get in this custom wave as well. Let's fucking entertain it." You know what I'm saying? And they opened up Lids HD to do these crazy colorways. But their main objective is fan shop, normal hats.
It's kind of like Pro Image in a way. Pro Image is a much smaller scale, but really, like the hats are kind of at this point, the hats are kind of secondary to Lids. They're making money on jerseys and all this other stuff.
Yeah,
like they're. But I will say for me, and I think a lot of people, if you're in the New York area, it's different. But if you're in like Vegas, believe it or not, we have Uniform Sports, which doesn't do customs anymore, and then we have no Pro Images or anything. So Lids is the main place people will go in a lot of cities.
No, their bulk is still hats. It's just not the custom hats. When I see people, when I used to be at Lids and I used to watch the normal customers, they wouldn't look at the customs.
Yeah, they're looking at
regular shit. They're not Lids customers
on field ad hats.
Yeah, NBAs to match
the majority of people don't want custom.
Yeah,
a lot of people just want a regular navy blue Yankee.
Black nasty.
That Nike.
Bro, they don't. People out here don't even know that you could go without the black nasty.
I would watch people shop at Lids to see what type of hats they would grab, and they would pass up like the the real good custom ones, and I'm like, this person doesn't even know what they're looking at. Right
even if you go to a baseball game, the majority of people are not wearing a baseball hat.
No.
But they're,
at least a 5950.
I go to Yankee games all the time, right? Throughout my time going to Yankee games, I might see less than 5 people with custom Yankee hats.
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody else either has snapbacks, dad hats, the regular on fields, or no hat.
Yeah.
You rarely see it like amongst, and things like that. When you're going to, when I go to Knick games, everybody got the regular snapback dad hat, Knick hat. They don't have a custom Knick hat.
It's like I was showing a personal friend. He's a little bit older than me. Some stuff I was working on, and I showed him some like stuff that was very team color. And then I showed him one that had like a pink bottom. He's like, "Oh yeah, that's not for me." And it's like, but it's just a regular team color hat. Literally just has a pink bottom. He's like, "Oh yeah, nah, that's too crazy for me." And that represents a lot of the culture, like outside of the culture. That's most people. And guess who spends money, guys? People who are older and have bread that ain't hurting. They're gonna go and spend $25 on a 59, black bottom.
I think Fenway. Go ahead. I was just gonna say, I think Fenway and like Red Sox fans are kind of known for not wearing customs, right? Like I think they're like not known for like 59.
It's not a big new era. It's not a big new era city because Twins Enterprises.
Because
there. So it's like that hat capital.
Yeah, so that's probably why.
But I'm pretty sure if you go across most cities and you go to arenas or sporting events where fitteds are being worn, you're probably not seeing many customs, if any.
And again, you think about like the people, like an older guy or woman who's like, like I'm going to, they're probably like confused. Why are they doing a hat? Why would they do a Pirates hat in Yankee colors? It makes no sense. They're probably like confused by the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, my father's like that. When he sees me with Yankee custom hats, it's like, what the fuck? You can't just wear a regular Yankee hat?
Yeah. It's generations ruining it.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
Good discussion.
Home game, New York. I don't know the designers that made these hats. I'm sorry, I didn't do my research.
I know
Yodi made them. At least
Yodi, another like a polo pack, because I can tell that bear is a polo hat all the way.
Yeah, it's a Yodi Polo pack.
Okay, Yodi, that's what it is. Detroit, New York Mets, Brooklyn. Okay.
All right. Cool. Moving forward.
All right. Well, great. Community alerts.
Community alert.
All right. Here we go.
Yeah, my community alert is Fredro for exclusive fitted, man. Shout out you. These are some beautiful hats. I think you did some great things. Had to throw you on my community alert. This is for the Blue Jays is the Tornado of Terror. And I can't, it's like Tatsumaki or something is the anime that it's hooked to, but the girl, the Tornado of Terror, that's who the real hook is for. But then that D-backs, man, you don't really see very many people throwing on that 2001 World Series side patch anymore.
Fuck the D-backs.
And
yeah,
that's all one too, man. Council.
Yep. Nice hat though. Nice hat.
Yeah. And then it's just a nice, clean scripted. This one doesn't have a hook. It's just a really clean hat. So I think he did his thing. Shout out Fredro, man.
All right.
I think it's great. It would have been good with or without the hook. So
I gotta say, like, I feel old enough that I don't need to know the hook. But that is a good looking hat. So
I didn't. Yeah, that's great.
Good job. All right. My community alert, Ty Mathis hooked up with corporate. For those who don't know, everyone calls Ty Mathis a Chicago guy. He's actually from Cincinnati. So fun fact. He got together with the home team from corporate. Shout out to Mike there. They put together their back to school pack. So University of Cincinnati, done in Vegas, green and red. To me, strong pack. So Ty going back to his roots.
Great hats.
Remind me of Kenyon Martin.
Reminded Reminding me of the Kelsey brothers right now.
No, that's right. That's right. The Kelsey brothers went to Cincinnati.
Got that bag, baby.
It's we so old that we got
100
to see
million.
Kenyon,
That's crazy, right?
we got to see Kenyon Martin Jr. play in the NBA. Like now
I know,
we see
right?
a bunch of dudes,
Yeah.
a fucking ball
Sixers.
players we used to watch. You know, it's crazy, man.
100 million will get you when you are the biggest podcast. Period. Not even in sports. Period. Then you get $100 million bag. That's fucking crazy.
Did you see how like they kind of took that the 2022 Super Bowl was like the Kelsey Bowl.
Yeah.
And I mean, not for nothing, the podcast is actually pretty good at entertaining. It's not just like
it's not one of my favorites though, to be honest. Out of all the athlete ones, it's good, but I think there's a few that I would put ahead of them.
For sure.
But I mean, I'm knocking them. Listen, get that bag, baby.
Get that bag, baby.
Many. We're at a time now that there's just so much content out there. There's not enough hours in that day to really consume it all properly. But
it's too many different avenues that you can watch stuff now that it's hard to catch everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's I enjoy it. I listen to it during the season, so I'm looking forward to it again.
Yeah.
My community alert, my boy Hats of Queens did a Kobe Day hat with the Mets. Interesting colorway for a Mets hat, but it's beautiful. It hits. That motherfucker hits.
It's a clean hat.
I like it. It's with Renard's. You can still pick it up at Renard's right now. Shouts out to my boy Hats of Queens with the Kobe Bryant Mets.
Shout out Hats of Queens.
That's a good one.
And then one more community alert. Crown Legends is back.
Good for them.
If you're from Boston, you are fucking happy right now.
Yeah.
And they did a drippy copper Red Sox hat, and then a Boston with the what is that? The Bape and Ape camo? Is that what they're dubbing that?
I don't think so.
No, that's not Bape and Ape camo. That's just regular city camo in a different color.
All right. Well, yeah, the Crown Legends is back with these two hats.
Good to see him back.
Yeah.
All right. What in the world is this? Yes. Jordan Peele has released the trailer to Scare Tactics that airs October 3rd, I believe. And I'm on the premiere episode. I got to prank my best friend into thinking he was eating human flesh. And here's the trailer in case you didn't see it. Play that motherfucking trailer. October 4th.
Can't hear it.
Okay. Yeah, you can't put the sound on there. Probably.
You guys can't hear it?
No.
I can't hear it.
It's all good. But yeah, this is Scare Tactics. It's gonna air Friday, October 4th. I'm in the premiere episode. USA Networks, Bravo, Sci-Fi. Here goes me. That's my best friend. I choked. She said, "This is my first time eating human." Yeah, look at my lineup.
So are you kind of like you're in on it, obviously, but are you kind of
in on it?
You're kind of acting like with him that you're like you don't know.
Yeah,
that's gonna be funny.
Look at his eyes. Press play. Look at his face. Look at his face when he look at his fucking face.
Right there, take that snapshot. That's a meme face right there.
No, he told me, he was like, "Yo, I wanted to choke the living shit out of you," because he really thought that I made him like. Because I was like, man, don't embarrass me at this dinner. Whatever they tell us to do, you fucking do it, okay? And he goes eating these weird ass foods. And when that lady said, "Is this your first time?" she really convinced him that we ate human flesh. So I can't wait for this episode to air Friday, October 4th.
I'm surprised you wasn't wearing one of your own hats.
No, you can't. We couldn't wear anything with
any logos or anything, right?
Yeah, usually on TV it's like that. You gotta put the tape.
That's why you gotta put your own S logo, a little snap logo or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good shit, man.
Nice. Congratulations.
I can't wait. They even got the WWE guys, some of these dudes, I forgot what their name is.
Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Champ.
Yeah, so this is gonna be funny.
That's the new day, right?
That's the new day, yo.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, another accomplishment under my belt.
Nice.
Good stuff, man. Congrats.
Thanks.
Yeah, man. Seriously.
That's it. So, movie star, we got to start booking you through your agent soon.
Right.
Oh, Barry Miller, welcome to the party.
Once again,
but yeah,
just
awesome.
in time.
Just in time for us to leave.
Just in time for us to tip the caps and be out.
Yeah, just scroll back. Just watch the beginning. Make sure you don't skip the ads.
Yeah. And make sure you like, subscribe, and share.
That's right.
Well, I like to thank you, Capo. You did an amazing job.
Thank you,
Kyle. Thank you for having our back all the time, man.
Always
awesome. Blanking, you amazing as well. Leon, great job, fucking moderating and doing everything that you do. Everybody in the chat, thank you for participating. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. It don't do nothing for me, but it does something for the channel.
This was this was the quickest show we've had in a long time.
Right?
That St. Louis hat's almost gone too. So shout out to everyone who.
You guys want to talk about baseball? You want to talk about baseball for about fucking half an hour?
Don't tempt us. We can.
That's
we
can.
Easy thing to do.
Talk about fucking Ted Williams and Derek Jeter.
Hey, look, my Mets, they're on the precipice. Because the Philly,
still August.
No,
you got all September to fuck it up, though.
Yeah, you guys. This is about the time you guys.
This is about the time you guys fuck up.
Hey, you guys are about the Mets.
Capo.
Ain't no one scared of the Mets.
I need y'all to obliterate the Braves, please. Keep on what you're doing.
Well, we lost today, but we won yesterday.
Are the Mets still doing that whole grimace thing?
Oh yeah, no.
They had the hot cool girl throughout the first pitch, though.
They try to get every meme like just to make themselves.
They got an OMG Mets. What's the OMG about?
One of their players song. He made a song called "Oh My God."
Oh, there's rappers in the.
It's a Spanish. He's actually Cuban. It's a Spanish song. It's like a reggaeton song.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
wait, how many? Okay, so that's one thing I didn't know. How many MLB artists have become like regular artists?
Not that I don't think there's any that I know of.
They can get a song popping though, because like the closer will come in.
Yeah,
just this reggaeton song.
That was like last was it last season with
like the Narco song with Edwin Diaz.
The trumpets.
That was 2 years ago, because last year he got hurt.
He got hurt. Yeah,
and now
you got like the.
Yeah, is there anybody in the NFL that became a musician, like an artist as well?
Yeah, Deion Sanders.
Oh yeah, prime time.
Oh that's like that was.
The rappers want to be athletes.
Yeah, Deshaun Jackson.
But it never goes well, man.
There's been dudes that I know. There's been dudes that play ball that became rappers. I mean,
NBA.
When I say play ball, I don't mean necessarily NBA ball. Like Dave East was a pretty good basketball player.
Oh no, but I'm talking about like NBA, basketball and music.
Shaq is the only one.
Best one of all.
We know basketball and music go together. We know that.
We need these athletes.
I've never heard of a baseball player doing music or a hockey player doing music or an NFL player doing music.
You know why, Snap?
Why?
Look at those baseball contracts.
Yeah, they don't need to do no music.
If I was making what they make in 3 per year or for 5 years, you wouldn't catch me trying to do any other career. And these athletes need to realize how rare is it that lightning strikes twice?
Yeah.
Very rare. If you were good enough to make it in a sport, you were great there. You're probably not going to be great as a rapper.
NBA players get paid more than the baseball players nowadays.
Oh yeah, it will
now
a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not even fucking close now.
It depends who you are.
Yeah,
depends who you are. There's some baseball players getting fucking paid.
I mean,
but there's less people on a basketball team.
Yeah. So you can't spread it out as much.
On a basketball team.
If you're a top tier for baseball, you have to be like the top tier guys to get that. But NBA guys,
a bum gets 10 mil.
Yeah, you could be a mid-level guy and you're making $100 million.
Isn't Ohtani like a fucking famous K-pop artist? Did he do Gangnam Style?
No, that was him. Ohtani's kind of like
it looked like him.
Ohtani's like Pacquiao. They're gonna let him do whatever he wants.
You sure he didn't do Gangnam Style, Leon?
Well, he's not Korean.
Yeah, he's not Korean. He's Japanese.
Yeah.
I think you're more likely from baseball. You're probably more likely to see Latino players, Hispanic players come out with music rather than the American players. I mean, just are.
Yeah.
All right. But again, if I'm making 20 mil a year,
fuck singing.
and you got baseball takes up so much of the year,
162 games.
Y'all saw.
And they got to play back to back.
But when the off season finally comes, like most of them just go.
They go on vacation and back home.
Y'all saw Steph's contract, didn't you? 1 year, 62 million.
Yeah, bro.
What the fuck, man?
Listen, they said
62.
They said when Luka gets his max, he's gonna make about 70 something a year.
Yeah, bro.
It's crazy.
At some point, you gotta wonder, like, how are they even like? We see that's why Cuban seemed like he might have got out because he's like, it's just not even
within the next 10 years. There's gonna be a player that's gonna make 100 million a year. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ain't nobody worth 100 million a year.
I agree.
What are you talking about? There's plenty of guys.
LeBron James.
No.
Yeah.
No. Not worth it.
Him alone.
When you're a guy that's irreplaceable, who do that? Like
when it comes to, I think Klein means in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
No athlete is worth 100 mil a year.
Ohtani dude. You gotta consider ticket sales.
No, I agree. I agree with that. I'm not disagreeing.
To the organization.
But I'm talking about, I think in the grand scheme of things, there's no reason an athlete should be making what the fuck do they do? Like, they're just an athlete. They're just
really good at.
They don't save nobody's life. They don't.
I mean, the problem with it is when you have people that make that kind of fucking money, the rest of the team is gonna suffer.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's what you're starting to see.
Not necessarily. Look at fucking Mike Trout.
That's what you're starting to see right now. Look
at Mike Trout.
What about Mike Trout?
His fucking team is ass, and because
that's not Mike Trout's.
They haven't.
That's not Mike Trout's fault.
Well, I don't know.
But they can't afford people.
That motherfucker don't stay healthy.
I understand where
they have misused their money. Albert Pujols, Anthony Rendon,
Josh Hamilton.
That's not Mike Trout's fucking fault.
But that motherfucker can't stay healthy for his life.
He can't stay on the field.
He can't. Well, I mean, what is he coming back for? Really?
Oh no, I agree. It's no reason to come back.
All I'm saying,
that's not Mike Trout's fault though.
But
that's a fucked up team.
In 20 years, when we're older, in 20 years from now, we are going to be telling our kids like, Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani were on the same team and they never made the playoffs.
Yep.
Like.
They made the playoffs.
No, they never made the playoffs.
Didn't they? No, Mike Trout made the playoffs once.
Yeah, once exactly.
He's got like
when they were together, they never.
He's never won a playoff game. That's crazy.
No, he's not. Yeah, even when they did make it, he didn't win. So it's like that's some.
It shows you, man. Like one guy cannot.
Yeah, baseball is not like basketball. One guy can clearly impact the game so much. In baseball, you can't. It doesn't matter how great you are individually. If you don't got a good team,
we had brought up this topic before. Like Ken Griffey, you guys consider him one of the best, but he ain't never fucking do shit with his team. You know what I'm saying?
He's the Mike Trout.
Had the team to do it.
Mike Trout is Ken Griffey.
Basically. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, he basically is of this generation.
Mike Trout's way less marketable though. Like
exactly.
Never sold shit.
I'll tell you what, if LeBron James played on the Angels, them motherfuckers would go to the World Series.
The most exciting thing that Mike Trout has done
if he played for the fucking Rams, them motherfuckers would go to the fucking Super Bowl, right?
I don't know. NBA's got a good union, man. NBA's got a good fucking deal, man.
Well, the NBA put themselves in a situation where they branded themselves as a star-driven league, so the stars really do hold a lot more of the power there.
Yeah, I just don't like that in the NBA. Motherfucker could cry and be like, "I want to be traded."
Yeah,
I know we're talking about billionaires when you say that, but it's like I think like if you made a contract, you got to stick to that contract, bro.
Yeah,
that's one thing. As much as I don't really care for LeBron. Great, I'm not saying nothing about as far as basketball, but I respect him so much that he never axed out of a contract. That motherfucker, when he left Cleveland, he left as a free agent. He left Miami, he left as a free agent. He left Cleveland again. He never asked to get traded. He stood through all his contracts.
And everywhere he went, he at least got him a ring.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Laker one don't count.
LA, come on, man.
It's a ring. Look, you're saying again, you're saying that now, but in another decade, people will say that about the lockout season, but now no one brings up the lockout.
Yeah, they'll still count it.
They still get it.
I mean, it still goes down. He still got a ring, but I mean, we fucking know, man.
That banner.
People who were there who
No one
were
was there.
conscious during that.
No one was there, bro.
You're not understand what I'm saying. People that were there in the moment, no, that's not a fucking real ring. I don't care.
And actually,
I
y'all
think
just
if you're
counted
there,
because
you can see it.
LeBron's got them 2 championships. He got them that ring, and he got them the Commissioner's Cup.
That's right.
Yeah, sure.
In season, baby.
Tournament. That's a banner. That's a banner right
That's
there.
a banner, baby.
Inaugural. Champagne in November, man. That's a
Yeah, man. You know, and I'm gonna be honest, bro. I thought that cup actually. I was like, you know what? It's actually pretty entertaining until the actual finals came up, and I'm like, that shit don't matter at all now because it's like, who cares if you won back then? It's about right now.
I mean, if you give them some type of reward, I guess maybe over time it might.
They're getting money. I think
I just hate the fact you got to give these fuckers more stuff for them to play.
Yeah.
Hey, motherfucker, you make enough money. Get your ass out there and play.
Well, what's his name? Paul George was on his podcast. He was interviewing the kid McKay that we just the TikTok kid that we just drafted.
Yeah.
And he was like, what do you think is one of the great things that he's gonna really enjoy that now that he's in the league? And he's like, the free stuff, man. It's so awesome. You get free. I'm like, motherfucker, you got all this millions. You talk about the free stuff. He's like, you get free clothes.
That's how the rich stay rich, bro.
That's how the rich stay rich, baby.
He said it with a straight face too, like, and right away he said it, so you know it was real. It's like, damn, bro.
That cup shit will only work if you do it like soccer, where you play teams from other leagues.
Yeah.
Like
I can see long term.
Boston Celtics just smoked the Indiana Fever. Like that'd be crazy. Could you imagine? No, but I'm just saying, like you know, the Euro League and shit, like really make it like, all right, cool.
Like
and then you can and then you can do relegation too. Like if you fucking suck,
yeah, then you're not.
I'm sick of watching Charlotte Hornets basketball. Like we should not have to play these motherfuckers.
Them and Detroit.
I think what they need to start doing is terrible franchises shouldn't be able. I've been saying this in football at least for a long time because you see all these great quarterbacks that are like, oh, he was really good. Then he ends up going to the worst franchise ever. They do nothing to help him out. Then he's like, and then he burns out in 4 or 5 years, and like Cleveland, bro. It's like, well, I think if your team hasn't made the playoffs in 10 years or something like 5 to 10 years, then you shouldn't be able to. Even if your team's supposed to get the first number 1 pick, you should have to not get that pick. You should have to be forced to trade it and get multiple picks so you can add more talent to get better.
Or you put the bottom teams into their own tournament, and then that determines the draft order. And then you really play for it.
Yeah,
you know what's the thing with a lot of these owners in sports? Period. The ownership of their sports team is not their primary way to make money.
Yeah,
they don't give a shit about the team. They just and they're making money, so it doesn't matter, regardless of how good they are or not. They make money.
Yeah, because the fans are gonna come no matter.
They're gonna come, so they make money and whatever. This is just my side hustle. Imagine that.
Yeah, it's something just to say that. I'm the owner of.
I own a team.
Because that's like the whole thing with the A's. Like,
well, even for baseball, the less money you spend, the more of the revenue share you're gonna get. So
that's to me, that's so crazy that like you could have a team that's like, we're out here, we're trying to compete, we're getting better, we're up against the cap, making moves and paying guys, and then you got a team that's like the A's who just, we got talent, we're getting rid of the talent, we want to make the roster as cheap as possible, and so we can get that $35 million from the other teams. Like what?
Yeah. What was it the other day? It was the Frisco Rough Riders. So they had Max Scherzer, Jacob deGrom, and Kamal, the draft pick. That salary on that minor league team was already more than 8 teams in the MLB.
Yeah.
Off those 3 guys.
And it sucks because a lot of the teams that are like a lot of the fan bases that are really big, like the middle of America teams that like really love and support the franchise. They have the owners who don't, but you have such a fan base that love them.
31 and 103.
I was there last month, and that was before like it was really, really bad. The last game before All-Star break.
Yeah.
You could
imagine losing
whatever seat you want. Whatever seat you wanted in this thing, you could get.
Ty's hat was more expensive than buying a ticket for that damn thing.
Yeah, it was.
It's like
that was the only reason I was there.
That's insane, bro.
They've lost over 100 games, and we're not even September yet.
Yeah, I think they have to go like 17 and 12 not to hit 130 games,
and that's not happening.
Yeah, it ain't happening. They can't even. It's a shame, bro. I was like, damn. I thought my dad all these years. He's from Chicago. I thought he was a Cubs fan, and because he's not a baseball guy like that.
Mm-hmm.
But and I was like, yeah, man, these White Sox. He's like, I've never seen. I've never seen it this bad. He's like, all the years that I've loved this team. I'm like, you're a White Sox fan.
Nice.
He's dying on the inside, just not telling anybody.
Nice, but all right. Challenge accepted. See, Ariel, we can talk about baseball for half
an hour. There it is. All right. Well, with that, guys, we've made it to our normal mark.
He's like, fuck, like not off early no more.
I'd like to thank you for watching.
I had to open my mouth.
I'd like to thank y'all for watching, and go ahead, Leon, take us away.
Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Link to join Vault Club it's down below. Snap's dying inside, so we got to cut it short. We
didn't cut it short. We're right there. We talked about useless facts for about fucking 20 minutes.
Not useless. I had a lot of fun doing it.
Absolutely.
Klein snapping in. We out here. Peace.
Peace.